Yo, all right, yo. So we're gonna talk about this because this is something that's very I'm gonna say very near and dear to me. So I'm gonna speak on it. And I really don't be wanting to speak on this shit because it'd be like, I be in my own lane for real, for real. Like I'm in my own lane, straight up. But we gonna talk about it, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth about it. I'm gonna tell you the truth about it. I ain't gonna hold no punches. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be as real as I can be in this interview that I'm about to give y'all. So first and foremost, right, with the Philly compilation album, right? I like the fact that the brother is coming together and trying to bring the city to the Biddy together, right? 110% respected. I'm loving it. You hear me? I mean, like I'm really Allison Hosel, what's happening with it? What's up with you? How you doing? You know the vibes. I'm happy that bro doing this thing. I'm real happy. Yo, what's up with you? Thanks for subscribing to the channel. It's appreciated. Whoop de whoop. Um, so first and foremost with the my morning, all right, somebody just threatened to call L&I on somebody and shit outside. You know how that shit go. Niggas is crazy. I just try to mind my business though, for real, for real. But yo, listen, check it out, right? Because I wanna make sure that I stay on the topic. Um, so first off, right, I'm feeling the fact that the brother trying to come put something together for Philly as a whole, right? 110% respected. You know what I'm saying? I think that I think that of course it's gonna be a popping album because it's a lot of artists on there that's known, especially throughout the city. So throughout the video, so you trying to give a buzz to those artists or whatever the case may be. It's 110% respectable, and it's like you can't knock nobody for you can't knock nobody for doing what they doing. All right, it's a Philly compilation album, Philly Bumpulation album, and he gonna put the people on there that he want to put on there because at the end of the day, regardless regardless of what you might think about what he doing, it's about the money first. You understand what I'm saying? You mean it's about the money. It's about the money first and foremost. So you gotta put artists on there that people is going to like in order for it to actually pop and for somebody to get leverage in the biddy as far as like the unity aspect of it. Now, what you got to understand is also what time is it where you are right now? It's 8:34 in the morning. But deep Tish Karma 4340. What's happening with it? But like, listen, the whole thing is from a business etiquette and standpoint of it. Like the music business is about making some paper. You can't be mad if it's no names that's in Philly that's not on that Bompulation album. You can't be mad about that. You know what I'm saying? You mean? Because for real, and this is just me speaking about it, it's like all of this stuff that the brother is doing costs money. So he recoup that money on the back end when he the one that's putting the money up to make sure everything happen the way that it's happening. You understand what I'm saying? So nobody can't be mad if he ain't putting dudes that's no names on that album. Like you can't be mad about that. For real, for real. That's your fault if you ain't on that album because you should be creating your own motion. You feel me? So the fact that you ain't on that joint, that says that he don't know who you is. So like you can't be mad. Like, period. Now, on the flip side of things, they saying that Meek Mill got a Bompulation album coming out too for all of the Philly artists. But my thing is, all of these people that's in Philly that's actually Philly artists. It's like, all right, who, what, y'all dudes is already famous, right? And I don't knock it. I don't knock it. I'm glad that y'all got y'all bread. Y'all got what y'all got. I don't knock it. But like, you got a lot of dudes out here that's starving, that's trying to get some paper, that's trying to really get some money, that's really active with this music shit, and you know they get overlooked. You know, and I ain't gonna necessarily say that I agree with the way that they going about doing the Bompulation album, but at the same time, I'm for Philly unity. So regardless, even if I like it or not, I'ma respect it and I'ma try to be supportive. So if I if I hear some music from that John, I'm able to post music on the page. I'm gonna do that because I'm from Philly, bro. Like I ain't no hater. You understand what I'm saying? Like I ain't never like the Philly that I was born and raised in, bro. We wasn't born and raised. We wasn't brought up to be on some hating shit. That's just not how we did things. You feel me? But overall, man, it's slow motion for me on my end, man. I'm just sitting back and I'm just thinking, like, then with the Oskino and Meek Mill situation, it's kind of like I ain't gonna lie, like, I ain't choosing no sides or nothing like that, because it's like at the end of the day, it's not my place to choose a side because it's not, number one, it's not my people's beef, and number two, they grown men, so it's not my place to be like, well, oh, I side with this boy, I side with that boy. But what I can say is I can speak from a real perspective, from a Philly perspective, and from a street perspective. Number one, we gonna say it like this: if 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 Oskino's son was Meek Mill man and he fucked with him, he had love for the nigga and shit like that, right? And then you like something that somebody disrespecting his son and his son dead, Meek was dead wrong for that. And you know, from a Philly perspective, dudes be getting smoked for shit for less than that. You understand what I'm saying? And I ain't saying that it should be okay to do anything to anybody. Let's clarify that. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, is like you when you out here and you disrespecting people like that, like it's like that's kind of crazy. But then it's like on the flip side, it's like you know old guy respect the game for real, for real. He can't be really mad about a nigga not wanting to be supportive because he know that's a part of the game. That's the shit that come with it. It's like thorough niggas know. Thorough niggas know though, like, all right, why you mad? Like, and it's nothing, ain't nothing wrong with why you mad because for real, one hand supposed to wash the other. So if as a old head to the boy Meek, he was supposed to, once Meek got on the way that he was supposed to be on, he was supposed to reach back to O and show old love. So it's like nobody can't be really nobody can't really be mad at O about him speaking about that shit. You know, I I look at the situation and I see that it's like, damn, bro, like, yeah, uh Meek want to come out with a compilation album when Mike Knox come out with a compilation album, and it's like, well, damn, bro, like, I, that's sort of the same shit. That's sort of the same shit that Jay Z was doing to Beans. Every time Beans dropped the album, he dropped an album to overshadow what he doing, and it's like that's like low key hating for real, because it's like if you got motion, if you got motion and another person trying to get motion, and then they got motion, and then it's like you dropping the joint that's gonna take that's gonna take the spotlight off of them and put it on you. And it's like, granted, I understand from a street perspective, it's dog eat dog world and all of that, but like, damn, man, like if we try to fix the narrative in the state of Philadelphia as a whole, like as far as like the music scene, and we trying to create some type of leverage to get it popping, it's like you supposed to put your situation on the back burner, right? Not necessarily put it on the back burner, but like you supposed to use whatever it is that you trying to do in that situation. You trying to make a Philly compilation album, make it like a collaboration thing, to where as though you helping elevate the other situation. Because if you help and elevate the other situation is going to count. It's going to compliment you, and it's going to help elevate your situation, even though you already good. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Like, to each his own, man. My morning is going all right, though, man. I'm out the way with it, man. I just think, man, for real, it's like a new era. It's not. It's not the same anymore. You feel me? And once once we got an understanding that it ain't the same no more, it's like certain things are supposed to change for real, for real, for real. Certain things is definitely supposed to change. And I ain't saying that I agree I ain't saying I disagree with what's going on. And I like it. I think that, for real, and the fact that the brother said, yo, the fact that the brother said, yo, we gonna help y'all set up y'all ASCAP BMI, I respect that even more. Cause he ain't being selfish. Now you got some people that could have bogarted that whole situation. Like, yo, and for real, I'm gonna tell you what he could have did. I'm gonna tell you how he could have did this, and how he could have manipulated and bogarted the whole situation, right? He could have had a publishing company, right? He could have had a publishing company or whatever the case may be. Or he could have just kept the whole he could have set it up to where as though he got the fucking credits for the whole joint. And all of the money from the whole album would have came straight to him, and he could have kept all the money for himself. And I'm speaking about the brother Mike Knox. Now, the fact that real niggas, and this is me speaking about how real niggas is going to see that. The fact that he telling boys that, yo, you gotta get tap in with the assistant so you can get the ASCAP publishing, and the ASCAP and BMI, so we can get your information, so we can make sure that your shit is straight on the publishing side of things. I respect it. Real talk. 110% respect it, because that's how you supposed to move when you doing business. You feel me? That's how you supposed to move. And it's like real niggas is gonna respect it. Straight up. Real niggas is gonna respect it. That's how I look at it. But that's how I look at it, and that's how most real niggas is gonna look at that. But it is what it is, man. You feel me? It is what it is. Yeah, man. Y'all know the vibes though, man. Like, y'all know the vibes, man. Y'all know the vibes. But overall though, man, I look at it like this. And this is just me speaking. You mean? Know I'm talking about, Cannon? Know I'm talking about, Cannon? I just think overall, like, in order for us, Philly as a whole, to be able to really be in the place that we try to be in, from a musical standpoint, to be recognized in a certain type of light, motherfuckers gotta have more unity. Number one, motherfuckers gotta learn how to read and write. Number two, motherfuckers gotta stop hating on the next man. That's number three. You do those three things, everybody as a whole collectively and get back to the essence of things like how it was supposed to be. You don't snitch on nobody, etc., etc. You don't backdoor your man, etc., etc. You don't do nothing to nobody in front of these kids or they women, etc., etc. You get back to that, and then you make sure that you get the financial literacy aspect of this thing popping, as far as making sure that everybody on the same page from a financial standpoint. Because for real, ain't no movement gonna be able to pop without having no money behind it. So saying that to basically say this, saying that to basically say this, you got to make sure that you have money to do what you do. If you don't got money to do what you do, you can be in the messed up state every time. And that's just the real. That's just the real about these things. It's like it's simple. I want you to win in real life. I want you to win. I want your I want your whole team to win, you know? But me personally, I look at it like this. One of the main issues, one of the main issues that we got in Philadelphia, besides besides hating, like one dude hate on the next man, and then everybody always trying to play people. Like if you popular, they allow you to be able to slide with certain shit. They allow you to be able to slide with certain shit that they allow you to be able to slide with certain shit that a person that's not popular they won't let slide with. Like yo, you know they hating on me heavy, extra hard because you know I'm representing this red flag. You know what I'm saying? I mean I'm talking about hating like badly, hating on me. And you know, for me, it's like, well, damn, why y'all hating so much? You know what I'm saying? Like you hating for what reason? You hating for what reason? And it'd be like, yo, for real, if we talking about getting to some paper, I'm the type of dude you want to have around you because I'm gonna try to help you get some money. I ain't gonna be hating on you counting your pockets, none of that shit. Like I don't like. I'm gonna get my own money. You feel me? So it's like I'm gonna get my own money. So ain't gonna be count. What's no need for me to be counting your pockets. People that count your pockets, they got the robber mentality. Like I count your pockets. I want to see what you got, so I can take what you got from you. Like it's like I ain't on that type time. You understand what I'm saying? Like you mean and a lot of these dudes be out this joint really like for real fact hating. And it's like, yo, you gotta get your own motion. You gotta get your own motion before you can come together collectively with a bunch of people to do something. And you know, being in the music industry slash music business for the amount of time that I've been in the music industry for record music business, it's taught me that like being around different types of promoters and stuff like that, and not only just being around different types of promoters, I've been around different types of settings and situations when it comes to promoting this music. Like I've been New York, I performed in New York, I performed in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? I performed in Chester, you know? So for me, it's like when you did all of these different types of performances, I've made money off of music. You understand? You mean? So being in these different types of settings and doing the things that I've been doing, it's like, you know, nobody can be upset or mad. You feel me? No, it's like I I, I understand. I understand the music business. I'm gonna say it like that. The popularity contest part of it, I ain't popular. Straight like that. I ain't popular. Don't care to be popular. Like, but you gotta understand too, principles speaking wise, it's like money ain't more important than the principles that I'm gonna stand on as an individual, as a man, you know? And I say that to basically say I say that to basically say like these dudes want stuff all out here in the world, but they ain't willing to put in the work to go get it. And it's like, yo, you can't be mad at the next man because he's shining and you not. Go, yo, you got 24 hours just like the next man got. So go out there and go get your paper like the same way that that next man doing it. Stop hating on this man because he doing X, Y, and Z. Nah. Stop hating on this man because he don't want to make you a part of what. Stop hating on this man because he don't want to make you a part of what he on. Like, all right, cool. You ain't nothing to be mad or hate about. Like, all right, he doing this thing over there. Let that man do his thing over there. You go do your thing over here and focus on what you need to focus on to get your paper right, to get your bread right, to get your team right. Like that's it. That's all. And as long as what this man doing over here ain't yo the real GTF, the real GT13. What's popping? What's popping? Whoa, y'all know the vibes, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. Man, I be watching everything. It be so much going on, man. One of my peoples, man, just got smoked. So I don't know what's right now. I don't know what's going on with certain shit. So I gotta find out what's going on with some stuff right now. But yeah, though, man, like the vibes, man. Like I be paying attention to everything, man. Like for real, for real. I had to grow my hair back and shit, man. My shit growing back, man. But I don't know what the hell happened to that shit. That shit was nutty, man. But yeah, though, man, like like I'm vibing, bro. Like it's a lot going on, man. I just dropped the interview just recently, man. I just dropped a interview recently, man, and it's a part two coming out to that, I think. But I don't know though, so don't get me the lying, you feel me? Don't get me the lying. Overall though, man, like from a Philly perspective, I'm looking at this whole thing and it's like it's gatekeeping, man. It's too much gatekeeping and it's too much the same people saying the same shit. Like get a mixture of different types of people, man. You feel me? But overall though, man, like overall, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. You know, I'm vibing. I'm vibing, man. It's an early morning, 8:52 in the morning and shit. About to get ready for my next venture today, man. Gotta go to work today. Gotta go get some paper today. So I'm gonna focus on that, man. I'm gonna focus on getting some money. I'm gonna focus on growing my brand. I'm gonna continue to keep growing my brand. RSB, NPB, 7-4 Hustlers. If you know, you know. Um, yeah, though, man. Outside of that, man, it's a vibe, man. It's a vibe. But I'm telling, man. I ain't really got too much to say, man. I'm just looking at it like from a Philly perspective, man. It's like it's crazy to me how everybody could be like on certain things and ain't nobody really saying nothing about certain shit. Like, yo, for instance, right? And I'm gonna give you a prime example. I seen a video, right, with Meek Mills, right? I seen a video with Meek Mills and he was using the Meek Mills was using the Wu Tang beat. Doom, 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 doom. He was using the Meek Mill, he was using the Wu Tang beat, right? Mind you, he in the video with a big ass red flag on his right side in the back pocket, right? And he rapping. And you can clearly see that this is a big ass red flag in his a red jump in his back pocket. Now, ain't nobody saying nothing about that. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody saying nothing to Meek about him having that big ass red flag in his back pocket. But then they want to call me out and say that I'm out of pocket and I'm on some weirdo shit because I'm talking about blood being in Philly. Like in another song in the Dreams and Nightmares, he talk about he got niggas throwing up bees and all of that. And ain't nobody say nothing about none of that. You understand what I'm saying? Just like when the dude get in the comments on the comments in the interview that I just recently did. They just recently got in the comments on my comment sec in the comments on the hood blogger joint that I did. And boy straight up tell them, yo, I'm from 17th from Cumberland. I'm pushing da 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 da. If they don't say my name, they ain't official Bloods. And it's like, what? Like, and nobody said nothing to that man. Mind you, we talking about that's like damn near the heart of North Philly for real, for real. Nobody from Philly said nothing, call that man a weirdo, disrespect that man, none of that. But like you want to disrespect me because I'm speaking the truth about what's going on in Philly. And it'd be like, yo, like y'all boys is crazy. Like, yo, real shit, real shit. Dudes be worried about the wrong shit. Straight up. Dudes be worried about the wrong shit, yo. Dudes be worried about the wrong shit, man. Straight up. I'ma tell you, man, like I said, man, like I've been telling people, man, I want people to win in real life, man. Like for real, really, really, really want people to win. Like I ain't no hater. I want you to grow as an individual. I want you to get your money. I want you to do everything that you want to do in life. Straight like that. But like when you got people like this, first off, right? You gotta understand you don't want to be around difficult people that ain't gonna be able to understand your vision and help you grow your vision. That's number one. Number two, number two, you don't want to be around nobody that's gonna be hating and gatekeeping and trying to stop you from growing your vision. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you really got people that's out here that's really gonna hate on you and try to sabotage the situation because they don't want to see you win. And it's like for me, even if I don't like a nigga, I ain't gonna hate on the nigga. Even if I don't like a nigga, I ain't hating. I'm gonna tell you the facts. I'm gonna tell you what the facts is. I'm gonna tell you from my standpoint, from my point of view, how I view things. But I'm gonna tell you based off of what it's supposed to be. And I ain't gonna tell you, and I ain't gonna tell you nothing off of what it what I don't want it to be. Nah. If you hating, I'm gonna tell you that you hating. Straight up. If you want some sucker shit, I'm gonna tell you you want some sucker shit. And to me, there's a lot of dudes that's in Philly, and I love my biddy, but it's a lot of dudes that's in Philly that ain't gonna keep it 100. That ain't gonna keep it authentic. That's gonna be dick eating a nigga because this nigga popular. Nigga might be a whole name, but they gonna rock with him because he popular. He's the name that's popping. That's the trend that's popping right now. So dudes is gonna rock with that. I've been doing this blood thing for 18 years. You understand what I'm saying? I've been blood for 18 motherfucking years. I ain't been just starting this blood shit. I have not been just starting this blood shit. And I've been blood on the streets. I've been blood in jail. So all that shit that niggas is kicking, like, nah. I've been to Jersey. I've been to New York. You know? I've been California. I've been out of the country with this blood shit. You understand what I'm saying? So I say all of that to basically say, this. Ain't nothing new about this. I'm true to this. I'm true to this, not new to this. You understand what I'm saying? And that term holds a lot of weight. And I'm saying that in the sense of being true to it, not new to it, is about standing firm on the principles that you believe in as an individual and standing firm on it and not allowing nobody else to change your perception of what you live by as an individual. And that's the problem. These dudes is out here following the next man instead of being their own man and having their own way to mind to think. Like me picking up this red flag and representing this RSB NPB is something I chose to do. You understand what I'm saying? It's something that's I'm I'm representing for myself, for my biddy. You understand what I'm saying? Whereas the odds is all the way against you and nobody respects it or represents it correctly. Where you got other states that don't want to allow certain things to happen a certain way, so you gotta take that stance and do what you do. Like, and this is what it is. And it's like I'm willing to kill and die behind this shit. But I don't, I don't, I don't particularly care to harm people. My thing is the advancement of people, help people grow from a mental standpoint. I mean, teach them about financial literacy, you know, uh, teach them about the things that they need to have to be successful in life as grown men and women. You understand what I'm saying? Being available for you to help raise your kids type shit. Like that's the type time I'm on. I've been there, done that, been in the streets, did all of this street shit. Like it's and to me, being in the streets, bro, sis, well, whoever you are, like man, that might be watching this John, that shit played out. That shit played out. Like straight up. And it's like, don't get me wrong, we all came up off the streets. We all came up, we grew, we learned, we was in the streets, everything that we learned from the streets is like, what it is. That's what molded us into the men and women that we are today. But what I want to explain, one of the biggest things that I kind of want to explain to y'all is the the biggest thing that I want to explain to y'all, what y'all need to be doing, or what my opinion is know how to separate yourself from your principles and identify good and bad principles and knowing how to fluidly change whatever needs to be changed in order to be able to make sure that you moving in a righteous conduct in a righteous manner. You understand what I'm saying? Like it don't make you a sucker to change your principles up when you can clearly be that it's not what you need it to be or it's not right for what you got going on in your life at that point in time, you know? And a lot of times, man, these dudes that's out here, man, they be on some shit that they shouldn't be on, man, you know? And a lot of people gonna be mad at you for carrying it and moving a certain type of way, but it's all up to you as an individual to get your life popping. Straight like that. You gotta get your life popping. You can't blame the next man for not getting your life popping. You can't take, you can't follow the next man to get your life popping. You follow a man if you already can clearly see that he's popping. Then you can sit back and you can learn something from him, etc., etc. But you don't follow a man just because you like how this man is. Nah. Because everything that you might like might not necessarily be the right path or right approach to take in a situation. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, man, like I've been through some things. I've seen some things. So I say all of that to basically say like either you going rock or you not. And that's just what it is, man. I just wanted to tap in with y'all though for a few minutes, man, because I wanted to give y'all a firm understanding about certain things in life, man. And the main thing, it's a Oschino Vasquez song. He be like, all about the money, all about that money, money, all about that cash, right? Like he literally say that, like you like he says that it's all about that money, money, all about that cash. And once you fully understand that, you start maneuvering different. You start thinking differently. You start acting differently. The first thing is you got to separate everything from the money. Separate everything from the money and see what and be what it is. All right, I got this money here. This person got their hand out. 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 Prioritize all of that. What's most important that I need to be giving money to these people for? What's more important in this situation? Am I more important in this situation, or is these things that I need to do more important in these situations? All right, so now once you identify that, then you start doing things. But now it's like you got to say to yourself in the situation also, all right, am I generating money off of this money that I got right here in this pot? If I'm not generating money off this that's in this pot, I'm gonna keep continuing the same cycle. That's the reality of it. You got to know how to have money management and you got to know how to have money discipline. That's what it boils down to. Like, yo, you got to really understand, like, I'm really one of them type dudes that really want to genuinely be you win. I ain't hating on you, none of that. Like I might not agree. I might not even agree with whatever it is that you might be on. But even if I don't agree with it, that don't mean that I'm gonna hate on you because I don't like what you doing. That ain't how you do things. That ain't how you do things, man. But it's like you gotta understand too. What I eat don't make the next man shit. So that's a that's that's a part of the saying. Uh, respect the game. That's respect the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. But as long as you respect it, you can hate it because motherfuckers ain't moving like how you moving. But you gotta respect it. Point blank period. Ain't no way around it. Don't disrespect it. And understand that you your own person at the end of the day. But yo, like, comment, subscribe, share to the channel. Thanks for showing a brother love. It's appreciated, you know. And I'm gonna tell you, man, like, cause it's a lot of things also that kind of really that I didn't really address fully. It's like, yo, I don't understand how people come off being disrespectful towards me, talking crazy to me, talking crazy about me, never had a conversation with me. Not only you never had a conversation with me, you don't even you don't even know what type time I'm on. You just automatically assume because I'm talking about blood shit and I'm from Philly that's not I'm not a thorough individual. Like, or then you just talk crazy and you follow everybody's trend. And then meanwhile you got people that's actually in the comment section is actually verifying shit that I'm saying. And I ain't telling them to say nothing, and they verifying it. Yeah, it was Bloods and such and such and such and such. Yeah, it was Crips here, such and such and such and such. Yeah, this happened over here, such and such and such and such. Like, this is the shit that's going on. But see, y'all got so much of a bad how y'all view Bloods and Crips and gangbanging. Y'all got it looked at it in so much of a bad light that y'all don't even really take the time out to really try to fully understand it. And then besides just that, what makes me kind of like irritated about the whole situation is for real, the situation is simply this. And this is just me. When you talk about, like, for instance, right? Dudes say, I'm from Haynes Street, or I'm from Brickyard, or I'm from Mount Airy, I'm from West Oak Lane, etc., etc. Now, you know, you got sections and you got all of these different sections. Or boys say, yo, I'm from Susquehanna, I'm from Dolphin, I'm from Cumberland, I'm from Diamond, I'm from Diamond World. Woo, 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 woo. It's like, all right, you gonna ride for them dudes that's from your block. If your homies are from that block get into something, you gonna rock with them if that's your peoples, if that's your team. That's gang banging. Not the same way that it's gang banging in California, because in California, you know, they got colors that's associated with they banging. But that shit's banging. And no nobody want to acknowledge that. And it's like, yo, it's so much hypocritical activity that's going on in Philadelphia, and the way that these dudes be conducting and carrying themselves. That's why Oschino Vasquez always snapping out on niggas, because niggas be doing some sucker shit. And then Tupac or Kanye West? Tupac. Automatically Tupac, bro. But like, you know, Kanye West is a beat maker. He's more of a beat maker than a rapper, bro. Tupac is a rhythm, art and poetry. Rhythmic art and poetry, bro. That's what Tupac is, man. But like, yo, it be too much hating going on, man. Like, you know, I want to see people win at the end of the day, like I said. But like I've said to you, from a Philly perspective, these dudes say they don't gang bang, they don't do this, they don't do that. It's blocks, clicks. What the fuck you think gang banging is? Which you think that? Which you think that they don't represent the same thing? Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, like these dudes is representing they blocks. They say I'm from Pyru Street. Pyru Street. You understand what I'm saying? I'm from Pyru Street. Or I'm from Nutty Block. Or I'm from Cedar Block. You understand? So I'm saying that to basically say, when dudes be running around here in Philly and they be talking about, oh, we don't gangbang, we don't do this, we don't do that. It'd be like, yo, it'd be so hypocritical. And a person like me that actually really know certain things about gangbanging, just generally speaking, I look at it and be like, y'all niggas is crazy, bro. Y'all niggas is crazy, bro. Y'all niggas is crazy, bro. And it's like, yo, man, when at a certain point in time, man, you just be like, man, like matter of fact, you know what? I'm thinking about it. Corrupt. Corrupt is from Philadelphia. He gang bang. Just saying. It be certain shit, man. Like it be certain shit, man. People don't be wanting to acknowledge it, and they be like, "That's crazy." It be like, "It's crazy to me, man." But yo, listen, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share to the channel. Stable 14. Like, comment, subscribe, share to the channel if you haven't already done so. Um, I'm just saying, man. I'm trying to get some money. I'm trying to put my peoples in position to get some money. And I want, and overall, man, the state of Philly, I like how the brother Mike Knox is doing his thing, man. Like I like that shit, man. You know? I think that you know it's a lot of room for improvement, growth, and opportunity based off of me looking at it from the outside looking in, you know? I'm looking at it from the outside looking in. And that's the trending topic right now in Philly. Outside of Oschino Vasquez, that's the trending topic right now in Philly. So, this is why I'm speaking on it, Besides me myself being a trending topic as far as like, blood activity and all that cool shit. But like, that's a whole nother thing. But yeah though, man. Yeah though, man. Overall, man, I'ma say it like this. I'ma say it like this, man. Where you from? Where you from? Check your tats under your clothing. That's a real thing. Where they call you where you from is a real thing. Like, it's a real thing. Real talk. Eh, it's up to you, man. Whatever you want to do, man. You want to grow? You want to grow? You want to fall, man? That's your call, man. Growth and development, baby. Growth and development. But I'm out this joint, man. I'ma talk with y'all, man. Peace and blessings.